Hello there, I'm Aldrahilla, and welcome back to some Thrones of Britannia, playing, of course, as the glorious Northumbrian Vikings. I moved my microphone a bit away from me because I realized that when it was like this, it sounded a little bit strange, so I've decided just to make a couple alterations, and I hope it's okay. So we've just captured the province of Karel, and we're going to repair everything. But what we're also going to do is we are going to try and raise an additional army. And the idea of this... age. Okay, cool. And the idea behind this is so that we can raise a small raiding force to either occupy provinces in northern Scotland, or even better, just to do some flat raiding. So at the moment, the other minor settlements actually are here, so it would be good to own the entire province, at the very least. Most likely, we're going to force these guys into a peace treaty. I'm going to try and, with the main army, move up through this way, through their capital, and see if we can take as much as possible. But I imagine a small amount of raiding will occur, because this is a decently defended area. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise an additional force here, and this is actually the first time we've raised a force. And each of the different generals have different statistics. This guy has 3 command. And we get to see his traits. This guy doesn't cost anything for some reason. And he has personality, which gives 3 command, but less governance and zeal, meaning he has no zeal, which is problematic. But command is very useful. 3% unit replenishment and 5 morale for the commander's units. This is a very command unit-centric army over here, which would be quite cool. Whereas Canute has minus 5% upkeep cost, 2 zeal, which is cool, and 1 command, 1 zeal. This guy over here, Harold, I don't know what his traits are, but he starts with Hunter, 10% missile damage. We have Thurbrand with a Preacher for extra church money, and Fearless for unit morale when attacking. I would like to choose Barder, but the problem is I actually think this guy will be defending pretty soon. So it makes more sense for me to grab Canute, because the zeal is beautiful, the commander's aura, and also unit morale when under siege, and unit morale when general nearby. So we're just going to recruit this bad boy right here. Now, he's obviously not that strong at the moment. So let's just take a look at his little profile. Where's this? How do I... There we go. So yeah, he's a nice guy. Impassioned, assertive. He's mad. So 10% charge. Oh, baby. And he's also a rider. Recruitment cost cavalry reduction. Impassioned for zeal. This guy is decent. I like this guy a lot. He's got huge amounts of influence, which is slightly troubling. And he's got some somewhat decent loyalty. Unfortunately, we are not able to... Enemy blood will flow. Oh man, I want to recruit this guy. No, I can't. Oh, that's annoying. I really wanted to... I wanted to spend at least 1 turn rehabilitating my men. But you know what? I think we're... No, we have to wait anyway because it's we're at the end of our go. So that's annoying. I have to just basically sit here for a little while. That's okay. Oh, can we not make him fortify? Nope, we can't because he has no movement. He's got no movement. Well, we can do that next turn. The Thunderhammers. Oh, yeah. And we can also assign a provincial governor to Cumberland. Who can we assign that to? We can assign that to Sifris. And he's a very loyal guy, so we're going to definitely assign that to him. Boom. Look at that. Nice and loyal. Love it. All right. And we do still have a nice big chunk of cash. We could improve the law thing to reduce corruption for adjacent provinces and also make people a little bit less pissed off all the time. We can also improve a lot of farming over here. In Lotus, there's more farming. God, there's lots of stuff we could be upgrading, actually. More church. Considering the public order is not super great here, I'm considering... it's only 2 relation, though. That's just kind of shitty. I don't know what I want. I'm thinking actually to upgrade this because their relation problem is an issue. There we go. And then the next turn we will use all of our cash to build the new army, the raiding army, and they'll spend a couple turns getting ready. And the big 20 strong army will move east and then north to take their capital. I think we're going to be fine. We now have 3 full army, well, 3 somewhat decent armies. We have a reserve army protecting against Mercia in the south, which I think should be sufficient with a garrison in Manchester to resist. And we also have a small raiding army, which we will move west, and a big assault army, which will move east and then north. It's going to be great. I think it'll go really well. I think it's going to go fine. Hilleberg is moving north for some reason. Oh, their army's over here. Their armies are everywhere. Yeah, we got to be kind of quick because they do have more troops than us. I think I can probably beat them, but they are existent. I'm also playing on stream a different game. I'm playing a Mead game, which is Mead. Oh, I love Mead. Maida? Ireland, basically. The Irish dudes. And it's going quite well. I'm enjoying the Irish. They have weird skirmish cavalry in comparison to the more Viking infantry central units that I'm playing now. Ah, a mission settlement. One of your scouts has composed a new saga telling the tale of Ragnarr. How he fought nobly, but was still captured by the Anglo-Saxons, and how they threw him bound and helpless into a pile of snakes to die. Okay, the kin of those who brought Ragnarr will turn suffer for their hands of their people. So, mount a raid to a nearby Anglo-Saxon settlement to plunder and terrorize the weaklings. So I have to attack someone who belongs to the Westerners. And our war further has decreased, and there is flooding, unfortunately. These guys are Westerners, right? Yes, they are. Good. That's excellent, because that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go over here to go take that settlement for ourselves. Then we'll just sit in here, and we will start to recruit some more soldiers. We can, unfortunately, only recruit 3. Ah, no. That's not sufficient. Is anyone... Are we building any more food anywhere? I need some food, yo. Is that why there's flooding? Yeah, that's why there's flooding, because a bunch of stuff got burned down. That explains that. Fine, we'll repair that too. Alright, let's just recruit a couple dudes. We don't need much, it's only a small raid. I really would like to capture them though. Oh man. Well, no, we'll raid it and then we'll come back. We'll raid it and then we'll return. So we just need a couple fast-moving soldiers. So just a couple axemen would probably do, to be honest. And maybe like 1 melee cavalry. So let's just grab a couple Carol axemen, because I don't really need the levy axe. Let's just get the... Why can't I recruit this? Oh, there was only 1 available. That's fine. And then we'll get a couple spearmen. I can only get 1 though. So let's get a spearman, an axeman, and a cavalry. That'll be good. Perfect. We will spend 1 turn allowing them to replenish. And they only replenish 7 a turn. 8, 7, and 18. Okay, fine. We just need to make sure they actually have at least some strength. And the next turn we'll attack into Hogesteads. Be fine. It'll be great stuff. We're repairing everything over there, and if we had enough cash, we could try to upgrade this. This costs 1800, 1500. Okay, so if I didn't repair that, I could afford to put more food here. Yeah. This is actually 15 more food production. That's amazing. We're fishing jetties. Ah, I love it. Take the larger hulk. You can go further out and find the really big shoal. Awesome. So lots of really good food there. Like that. It's gonna take a lot of turns to get there, but planning for long-term food production is very valuable. Okay, so public order isn't too bad, but we're gonna make some good raids, and when we do these raids, our war further is likely going to increase pretty drastically because we're making so much good aggressive plays. This is the problem. Our force is not super strong to attack the west, but we'll be okay. It's just a small raiding army. That's really all we need. Retrospectively, I could have actually just brought just cavalry, but I think it's a good idea to have at least some infantry. And the thing is that they're just not here to defend themselves. So I hope that the armies that come to defend come in the east, not the west. Here they go. Look, they're attacking further north. They're in Srethberin, which is, you know, very Scottish, very Scottish. Where were the other armies? Because I'm going to need to try and fight them. If they move down my coast, however, they might be able to raid my economic base, in which case I will have to chase them with my own ships, which would be less than ideal. But what are you going to do? It would be good to see if there are any naval battles. I haven't actually tried naval battles yet, so that'd be kind of cool. Oh, I love the way the settlements look. What's this? Who are these? Whose turn is this? Oh, those are rebels. Lothbrok's been destroyed. Okay, so where are their armies? I saw them momentarily. Okay, it's not showing me them. Not here, is it? No, it's not here. Who are these? Those are my vassals. Cool. Okay, it's not showing me. I think they just kind of disappeared. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. What is that? I want to capture that, definitely. Alright, let's go take the settlement. Nice. And I will occupy that. No sense burning it down. Look at that. Some food. Nice. Are we just expanding the own reach of my own places? Oh, really? Does this actually belong to me anyway? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is my province anyway. They own half my province, the bastards. Oh, awesome. We just gained 80 market in cloth production. Beautiful. Alright. And then next turn, we will rotate east. and then get them into Guttum, which doesn't have any provincial defenses, and then we will rush up north to Babenberg, which is their capital. So that'll be really cool. It's gonna be a big siege. All right, let's go. And we're still gonna, we are in our own place, so we'll still replenish a little bit. It's only 3 soldiers for the cavalry, 9 soldiers for the infantry, and a couple soldiers for the general. So it's not a lot, but it does add up. This is the thing. And we do still have a bit of cash, so is anything we could upgrade? We could. These guys are a little pissed off. Why are you so pissed off? What's the problem? Events -3. That's not good. A very small chance of rebellion. We definitely don't want to do that then. I don't want to piss anybody off. Alright. I wish I could upgrade this church, but I can't afford it. There's no sense of upgrading this, because who knows. Oh, this is actually cool. So this actually increases farm income from all regions of adjacent provinces. That's pretty good. Nothing else we can really do for that. Let's just save our cash up and move along. I like how the corruption mechanic has changed throughout Total War. For those who don't know that, so corruption occurs basically as a flat, well, like a percentage-based reduction of income in each province, and corruption can be affected by governor's traits and stats. I think it's zeal. It reduces corruption or governance. I can't remember, but individual provinces have their own corruption rating, and that just basically steals a percentage amount of your potential income from you directly. And another peace treaty. How about no? I'm gonna take you, buddy. Oh, they lost provinces back again? But yeah, no, we're not giving you a peace treaty. Get out. You are a fool. No, I'm not a fool. You're a fool. So, in older games, like in Rome Total 1, corruption existed as this kind of upper echelon penalty for being good. And that was super annoying. Basically, if you were good, you lost money overall. So if you had something like more than 6,000 dinars in your bank, you had a chance to generate corruption for any sitting leader. So anyone who is currently... What? Fuck, rebellion! No, Dyflin clacks down. One of the Viking longports in Error has fallen. Dyflin is not wasting any time responding. They have taken control of every other Viking faction in Ireland and made them their vassals. Oh. Oh, this is actually very good to know. This is very good to know. I did not know this. So if Dyflin loses their capital, every other Viking becomes vassalized. I didn't know that. I'm about to do that in my Irish campaign. Crap. So yeah, corruption mechanics suck in Rome Total War 1. So first you heard the Cicerone ruler had disappeared, then almost at once word came that he had died, though no one was quite sure of what. And hot on the heels of that, there's news that Afocle and possibly Stratcold mobilizing their armies. None of this is a coincidence. Thing is rotten here, something duplicitous that our neighbors are up to the next in. They can do it to Serim. Serim declares war on the conspirators to assassinate their king. Okay. Doesn't really affect me, but alright. So there's some research. Cool. I think I can get over here. A little bit of trade, and a little bit of leadership, which I can increase my fame with. But, or I could get better units. I think I'd prefer better units. Thank you. And unfortunately, we have just lost a shite ton of food because we've had rebels. You little bastard. You just took all my food. Man, there's so much food here. That was so much. That was like a massive bread basket over there. Ah, no. Our foes will suffer. Get them, boys. Goddamn rebels. Seriously. Man, at least we can catch them there. My warriors are ready. Ah, man, we can't take this in one turn. Massacre them. Come on. Having troops there should at least increase rebellion, reduce rebellion risk. I mean, really. Alright, let's take this. Well, hang on, wait. What's in this? So it actually has 2. Oh, look at this logging camp. Industry and timber. And it's got a trade war for food, 30 food production. I can't raid this. I need it. I'm not sure I'm going to get that far. We'll raid it. We'll raid it and then we'll take it instantly. Without delay. So we'll sack it. Oh, wow. Look at that cash. Doesn't that succeed our mission? Raid a settlement or trade raid. Oh, I just did. We'll see this. Yeah. Bitchin'. Look at that. So obviously it does cost like about half of the money we just raided. But that's okay. Beautiful. Fortunately, we can't raise any more soldiers because we're starving. But But that's okay. With that money I just gained from crazy raiding, I will now increase. So if I do this, problem is, although it increases my food production, it makes everybody saltier. Very salty indeed. We can improve farms here though. Annoyingly, none of this makes anyone happy. Why are they so pissed off? I mean, food is obviously a problem, but buildings is also not happening. In fact, you know what I might have to do? I might have to add something that increases happiness. Because this is just starting to piss people off. So obviously this would be good, like market and trade, but where's the one that makes people happy? So the garrison does make people happy. We don't really need a garrison though. Is it Doncaster or Lotus? That's in Doncaster. Okay, so the church would make people happy. It does reduce our income, unfortunately, but it increases happiness a little bit, and it does increase church income. I would actually prefer this thing though, because unit morale. What do I do to get taverns? Ah, it's right there. Alright, let's research that, and then we'll just build that later. Okay. And over here, we're looking decent. It's because the only reason they're unhappy is because of food, so it's not a big deal. I will improve this farm, though, because we need more food. It's only 10 more, but it also increases income, so it's a good buy. And over here, these guys are, again, pretty salty. And I think, again, I will build a tavern later. The tavern only increases it by 1. And actually, I already do have a church bonus. Let's get a church. So yes, these guys are unhappy. And no, it's occupation that's mainly doing this, so I don't think we really need that, do we? Just to increase public order. Although, actually, no, public order is going to get even worse when I upgrade this, and when I get that as well. Oh, this is actually just mainly like food and stuff, but I think... Although we already have a church. We already have a church. I don't need another goddamn church. It's fine. So what can we get in Cartha? Patrols are not necessary. It's so central, no one's going to attack me. A granary would increase food production, so that would be really nice. So it's 30 food production flat. This increases a little bit of happiness, reduces corruption. I don't need that. This is fur production from all hunting villages. We don't have any of those, so never mind. And this is just a flat armor melee weapons bonus. To be honest, none of these are very useful, so maybe we'll just we'll wait, because this is tradable resource production from all industry villages, and this is industry, so we'll wait until we can buy that from the tool makers. Nothing else I really want to build. This reduces my food, but makes replenishment rate pretty good. Gotta be careful what you want to build. Goodbye, guys. You know, you gotta be constantly watching what we can improve on. We could improve this. I mean, this would produce furs production and a little bit more food as well. Yeah, go on. 8 tons to do that. Jesus age. That's okay.
We serve to the end.
Get them, boys.
Show us the foe.
And then it's just up to Babenberg. And it's also a port, so if we see the Northumbrians, but the bad men in the north moving down south, we can rotate and deal with them. Was that soldiers? God, I hope not. Well, there was bound to be rebellion eventually, so it had to happen. That's okay. Problem is, every single time there's a rebellion, it causes more rebellions, because then we start to starve. And this is why not being on the black for food is very valuable. Are you actually serious right now? Are you for real? Did my vassals just take my own land? I was going to take that. Excuse me. What is happening? They just nicked it with 1 unit. How very dare you? Wow, that's a dick move, bro. That is a... Where the hell did these come from? Who are these? Welsh rebels? Oh no, how did this happen? Now we're defending against Welsh rebels. They got dogs. We are not prepared for this. Well, we'll have to fight this battle in the next episode. Do be sure to leave a like and a comment on this video. Let me know what you think of the series so far. I was Aldrin, like continues to be. This looks like it's going to be hell. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.